One of the best in all of baseball. Downtown Pittsburgh in PNC Park. Dylan Schultz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard up the middle. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Anthony Rizzo will make his way in now as you get a look at his splits there on your screen. Luis Trejo will dig in, and this season certainly hasn't been all that kind to him as he enters play with the average down in the 230s. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. Backhanded. Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. So they go quietly here in this half inning. We played two. Striding into the box, Dylan Schultz. He reached on a single in his first try. Hit hard on the ground to second. Harrison has it. One there. On to first as they get the double play to get him out of the inning. 4-6-3. They roll it up to get out of the jam. More in a moment on the show. Dylan Schultz digs in, and we'll see what he can do here with 2 on and 2 out here in the 5th.
Yeah, a couple of ducks on the pond out there looking to make that trip home. This is a big 2-out AB right here, guys.
Oh, and this just jumps off the bat here as this is to deep straightaway right field, and you can pretty much forget about this one. That is a long home run. And there it is. Dylan Schultz is the new single-season home run king. He now cruises around the bases knowing he's just toppled a long-standing record, one regarded as the jewel of Major League achievements. What a thrill for us to witness, and as you can tell, the fans are certainly grateful as well.
And you have to wonder what is going through his head right now, Matty. The home run record is one of the most hallowed records in all of sport. Well, take a curtain call, big fella. You definitely earned it.
Yeah, and guys, this is one of the reasons why this is such a hallowed record. As you just said, Eric, it's because it requires such a ridiculous level of consistency throughout an entire season. I mean, he flat out didn't go through a home run hitting slump at all. And if he had, we would not be witnessing the momentous occasion right now. And he will always be remembered for having one of the greatest seasons in baseball history.
Dylan Schultz will stand in as he's accounted for one of the biggest at-bats of the game so far. A 3-run shot back in the 5th that's really energized his ball club. Stung into the gap in right center for what should be extra bases. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. And the throw's offline a bit as it gets by him at third. Anthony Rizzo ready for another at-bat now. He's 2 for 3 so far. Jung Ho Kang will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher.
This ball gets down. Let's see if they try to score. But not in time as the run scores and the lead is trimmed to 1. Grover Cooper will step in. He had that big 3-run double his last time.
Boy, he had a great at-bat last time up, and he'll look for another pitch he can drive right here.
Lifted in the air out to left. Schultz is there, and he puts it away to... And fellas, as always, a few guys we could have chosen from, but out of everybody, that's the man who stands out in my book. He's our top player of the game.
Yeah, he only had one hit, but he definitely made it count. A big home run that turned out to be the decisive blow in the ballgame.
So that just about does it. For EK, Psycho, and the crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. You've been watching MLB The Show. For more... Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC. Dylan Schultz strides forward with a hot bat in his hands. Great numbers over the past few games. Cole sets. First pitch on its way. Pitch out. Nothing doing. Time for a look at the umpires working this one. Behind the plate is Daryl Parker.
Well, overall, Parker is a solid umpire, but I have seen sometimes when there was some inconsistency calling the corners. As a pitcher, it seems he doesn't always give you the same spot when it's on the black.
That's popped up out towards short right field. Hooper is there for it. And he brings it in for the second out of the inning. Jung Ho Kang will stand in. A couple of hits in that ball game last night. An entertaining game all in all, so if we have to choose one who stood out among all others, why not go with this man right here? Now from the north shore of the Allegheny River, there's a beautiful look at PNC Park in Pittsburgh. Dylan Schultz gets his first opportunity now in the top of the first with nobody on. Hit hard towards second. Leaps and makes a terrific catch. Dylan Schultz stands in for the second time. Hit it hard, but lined out in his first at-bat.
Yeah, he put a good swing on it last time. So
there's a swing and a drive, and everybody's just going to sit back and watch that one fly. A no-doubt home run. A solo shot here to straightaway right field. A huge home run for him as he now stands alone in the all-time record books. And the Cubs move out ahead 2-1. So we'll take one more look. And boy, he just continues to hit the ball out of the ballpark. Dylan Schultz will stand in here to start seventh. EK, it's been a pitching and defense afternoon all throughout.
Yeah, neither starter looking like he's ready to blink.
There's a swing and a ball hit in the air, and a ball that he got every stitch of, as that one, without a doubt, is gone. Mark Canha will stand in, one of the few guys not to join the hit parade so far. Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Pulls this one in the air out to left. Schultz on the move. He can't get there, so the inning will continue. And he will stroll in there standing with a 2-out double. Dylan Schultz will stand in now in what could be a real make-or-break situation.
And you think at this point you have to get something out of this inning. The further you get into that bullpen, the tougher it's going to be to claw back from this deficit.
On to first, and there are 2 down.
First baseman number 44.
Dylan Schultz will get another shot at it here as we take you back to inning number 7. This was his 2nd home run of the ball game, as he'd like nothing more than to make it 3 right here. And he'll take first here on the intentional walk, so make it runners at the corners now. So coming to the plate, Anthony Rizzo, as he'll hit with the go-ahead run at third and 2 away. Jung Ho Kang comes forward to hit with the winning run at first. Dylan Schultz stands in again here with 2 home runs already to his name in this one. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. And that's lifted the other way out to left. Marte is under it. No trouble with this one, and the inning is over. Settling in now, Eddie Blanco. He'll get to take his first cuts here. Jung Ho Kang stands in for his swings once again. He rounded the bases on a home run back in the 7th. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit. Throw comes in quickly, but the winning run is in scoring position now with 2 away. Fly ball to straightaway left. Schultz is there, and the inning is over. Dylan Schultz will get a shot here in a big situation, and you'd have to say they've got the right man for the job up here.
Yeah, team leader in RBIs. He's got a shot to push further if he could come through here.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. Hit hard on the ground to second, and a reach to his backhand side at second, but this finds a way by. 1 run scores, and the run is in to score from second.
Oh, and that could very well wind up being the game winner right there. He gets a good pitch that he can handle, puts a nice swing on it, and he'll give his guys a 2-run lead here in extra innings.
Into the box, Cheslor Cuthbert, as he'll get his first opportunity in this one. Addison Russell stands in, the 8th batter of the inning now with the bases loaded and 2 away. Into the box now for the Cubbies, Charlie Blackmon, as he'll go to work with the bases loaded and 2 away. So a good offensive showing for these guys, but if we had to pick one player that stood out, that's our man right there. He's our tops player of the game.
Yeah, he connected on a couple of long home runs, really put his guys on his back and carried them to the victory.
So that'll just about do it for us this afternoon. Thanks to Eric Karros, Steve Lyons, and the rest of our crew. I'm Matt.